Super Dude is here to save the day.
Back in my day, we didn't fancy boxes.
This is how we do it on All That.
All that, all that.
Not quite live, but ready for prime time. Get ready, get set. It's All That.
What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We're pushing deeper into our Summer of Slime retrospective, and today is all about the absolute golden age of sketch comedy. It is fresh out the box Thursday. I got my VHS tape straight this time, and we are actually opening the vault on the actual Aaliyah episode from season 1 of All That. This episode is perfect time capsule of why it is so worked. It had the weirdest running gags, some top-tier character work from Kenan and Kel, and a musical performance that proved Nickelodeon was the coolest place on television on a Saturday night. Let's get into it. The episode once again kicks off in the green room, and we get a dose of classic teenage nightmare fuel. Parent embarrassment.
Oh, you think the show's gonna be any good? Oh yeah, we got a great musical guest.
Hey, Josh, Kenan, what's the haps?
Dad.
Josh Server's dad shows up to support his son before the show starts. Now, let's get into this before we move any further. Of course, we see who's playing his father.
Lord douchebag.
Bad man, obviously. But let's just push past that. We know who he is. We know what he is. Let's just talk about the episode. Now, having your parents at a job is rough enough when you're a teenager, but his dad just takes it to another level. He's completely overly enthusiastic, killing Josh's cool factor in front of the rest of the cast. It is that pure uncomfortable comedy where you just feel terrible for Josh while laughing at his misery.
Fuck Lando Calrissian.
Then after that, we dive into the sketches, starting with two of the greatest characters to ever grace All That stage, Mavis and Clavis. Kenan and Kel put on the old man makeup, the massive glasses, and the plaid suits, and this time, they have somehow been hired to work at a sandwich deli.
Oh, that's not necessary. Me and Mavis would just be happy to help you out.
The sheer idea of letting these two chaotic old men handle food is hilarious on its own. They spend the entire sketch ignoring the customers,
My pumpkin spice latte's extra hot.
bickering, and introducing their ultimate sandwich creation, a Ramalamba from Alabama.
Suck what?
You never actually know what's in the Ramalamba, but the way they say it and hype it up while absolutely ruining the deli's business is pure Kenan and Kel chemistry. Next up, we get one of the most painful, hilarious recurring characters on the show, Coach Cretin. The sketch is called Oh Lordy, It's Gordy. If you know Coach Cretin, you know his entire existence is just surviving extreme physical trauma. But this sketch is brilliant because Cretin isn't getting beaten up by the students. He's being tormented by a student's imaginary friend named Gordy.
Friend, what's wrong with you crazy people today? Imaginary friend.
Gordy's not imaginary. He's real. He's my best friend, and it may sound weird, but he seems to be Scottish.
Played once again by
Douchebag.
Kel is out here taking bumps, screaming his lungs out, and taking psychic and physical damage for a person who literally does not exist. And right around here, we get this chaotic running gag that bleeds through the entire episode. First, Elisa gets interrupted by an overly aggressive fan.
Yeah, Lisa, we love you. This is it. This is ridiculous, Elisa. Who keeps yelling? Can you see we're in the middle of a show?
Sorry, I just really like Lisa a lot. She's great, don't you think?
Then Kenan gets cornered by his own craze fan, but the genius part, the fan chasing Kenan, is just Kel in a terrible disguise. And they never actually acknowledge it. He just relentlessly stalks Kenan through the background of other sketches, all the way through the closing credits. He gave the whole episode this incredible, unhinged, live television feel. Of course, we get a rapid-fire section of vital information with Lori Beth Denberg.
It's not nice to buy a gallon of blue paint, wait till your mom falls asleep, paint her, and then say, "What's the matter, Mama? Feeling blue?"
Dropping her signature deadpan wisdom that made absolutely no sense, but still felt like gospel. Then we get a great ensemble sketch in the Crayopala boardroom.
In fact, as we speak, we're working on 17 additional shades of green.
What about crab green?
Far too obvious.
Monkey green.
It's just a parody of Crayola, and it's just a room full of corporate executives losing their minds trying to come up with a name for their newest green crayon. It's one of those sketches that highlights how well the whole cast could bounce off each other when you put them all in one room. The absolute peak of this episode is the musical guest intro and performance. When it's time for Aaliyah to hit the stage, Kel, Katrina, and Lori Beth walk out instead. They tell the audience that Aaliyah isn't ready, and that they will be performing the musical number. Why? Because they literally told Aaliyah the show was canceled due to killer snakes on the loose.
Is enough! I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane!
Just so they could steal the spotlight. Thankfully, Josh Jordan's on the stage, calls them out.
Hey guys.
Kicks them off and introduces the princess of R&B herself.
For Aaliyah!
Aaliyah hits the stage and performs Ain't Jane Nothing But a Number. She was just a teenager herself, but her stage presence was undeniable. The vocals, the oversized style, the smooth choreography, it completely energized the studio audience. Having her perform in her prime just proved that all that was operating on a completely different level. Between the insanity of Mavis and Clavis, Coach Cretin fighting an imaginary friend, and an iconic performance by Aaliyah, this episode is a perfect slice of 90s television. I'm giving this episode 7 orange calluses out of 10. If you like this video, like it. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button and let me know in the comments. What do you think was actually on the Rambo Lamba from Alabama sandwich? Have a fantastic weekend, everybody. Rest up, because we're heading right back into the dark next week for Midnight Monday. I'll see you in the next one.